Now moving on to AUDUSD, we can see on the daily time frame that we've had that break of structure in towards the upside, and this is the current swing range that we are trading within. Now, from a daily perspective, it does make sense to see some potential upside, although for me, this is not confirmed until we were to break this supply zone that's in control, creating a nice area of demand where you can look for a potential long. I do think that this demand zone here has potentially just created a little retracement in towards the order flow where we will next see that downside move. Personally, I am very bullish now on the dollar, and therefore XX or XXX dollar, I am very bearish, and therefore I do expect to see another leg in towards the downside. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is we've had this 4-hour break of structure here, swing high, swing low. We've had this internal trend that's been pushing price in towards the upside, but as you can see, what I like that I'm seeing here is a nice slowdown in price action as we're coming into a significant point of liquidity. So therefore, what I would love to see in this case is one more drive up to take out this liquidity high. Once we see that liquidity high get taken, a nice V-shaped reversal where we see a break of this demand zone, where then we can look for a potential short once we've broke it, retraced in, and then we can start targeting this week's swing low over here. As I said, I'm very bearish on this pair at the moment because of my bias on the dollar, but I do understand that there could be a potential for one more drive up to take out significant points of liquidity. I don't think I'd be too happy taking it based off the fact if we just were to break this demand zone, or this demand zone here, sorry, because this one's the one that's currently in control. Because for me, yeah, we've taken out some liquidity, but there is still open liquidity here, and I'd like to see that get taken for the highest conviction play. If we now move on to NZDUSD, we can see on the daily time frame that we've had that break of structure. This is my swing range that we are trading within, and we've seen a liquidation of this high. Since then, we've seen a nice sell-off in towards the downside. It's been a little bit hard to capitalize on this position because if we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is, for me personally, we've got this 4-hour break of structure, swing high, swing low. The reason that this is still my swing high is because we haven't seen a break and a close above, and therefore for me we are still in a bearish market. For me also, we did see a break of this demand zone after liquidating, but we haven't had like a clean breakdown retracement in. As you can see here, if you had set your limit on this demand zone or supply zone, sorry, you would have been missed by a few pips before the sell-off happened. So it's been a little bit hard to capitalize on this downwards move, but for me now, any retracement in towards this supply zone, because it is still for me the one that's in control, is a potential to short back down towards the weak swing low.